Good evening, pepper lovers, and welcome back to another very special episode of Eating with Isotope. Today I have quite an exciting lineup for you. So this little package was sent to me by my good friend Chubbies Chillis, and what he very kindly sent me were 2 pods of his own creation that he's been growing. And in this video I'm going to be trying this mad looking little thing. So this is his own manual cross between a Purple Flash and the 7-pot Primo. So this not only is it, quite an ornamental, exciting cross, but it also has the potential to be bloody hot. And from what he's been telling me, I'm pretty much guaranteed a rough ride here. Believe it or not, this is actually the lesser of the 2 evils that he sent me. Gonna start off with this one, and then we'll have the other one in a separate video. But yeah, thank you very much, Chubbies Chillis, for sending this over. It's very kind of you. I know that we all love to share in our pain, so without further ado, I'll chop into this one and we'll see what we got inside. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold that up to the camera now. Oh, that smell has just hit me. Oh shit. Tell you what, it very much reminds me of the smell of a ghost pepper. It's got not very many characteristics of the smell from the Purple Flash. I have tried the Purple Flash before. It's one of my favourite ornamental varieties actually, so I'm quite pleased that I've got a couple of F3 seeds, I believe. So yeah, I've just knocked sort of a couple of the seeds out. First impressions are, it smells bloody hot. It smells like it's going to take me out. I've never had a 7-pot Primo before. I know that it was recently tested to be hotter than a Reaper. Not that that says much, but I've been kind of dreading this all day. Yeah, not too shabby. 4 F3 seeds to put down. Hopefully I'll get some variegation or something like that. But yes, without further ado, I'm going to try this half of the pod and hopefully it won't be too hot. I haven't really done much prep for this video. I've literally just had my dinner, so hopefully that helps. Anyway, down the hatch. Thank you very much, Chubbies Chillis. I'm sure you'll enjoy watching me in pain. Oh yeah. Wow. I can tell right off the bat that that's gonna build to some uncomfortable level for me. I'm not sure I chewed. Here we go. The glasses. Jesus. The glasses have come off. The tears have started. The hiccups are intense. Oh. Wow. Lovely burn. Wow. That is an amazing burn. Thank you very much. Okay. Wow. That's a lovely burn. I'm going to stop talking because it hurts. I'll talk at the end. Wow. Wow, okay. Coming back round to my senses now. Okay, so what I can say about that now at the moment is the burn kind of had a sharp spike at the start, which caused all my hiccups. It was a very, very strange burn actually. It started off like an onion burn in that it was like quite stingy, but then the chin ends genes kicked in and just really got into the back of my throat now. That's when I said, oh, lovely burn, because it's it's really tingly and even, not sharp or stingy once it's mellowed out a little bit, which I find really pleasant. Currently going through sort of an endorphin dump right now. Spectacular burn on that pod. If I'm looking for the adrenaline that comes with eating a chili, but perhaps I don't want to say none of the pain because it is painful. Wow, that's painful. Ah, I'm gonna get up close. That's done me in, that has. Really stinging burn around my mouth. Oh. That's really affected my throat actually, and my voice, quite straining. It's really made me sweat. It was already quite hot in here anyway. It's been one of the hottest days of the year today. Yeah, what more can I say about it? Well, the flavour. It didn't really have a great deal of flavour, not gonna lie. It wasn't unpleasant though, which is the main thing really. I know that crosses involving super hots and ornamentals can sometimes be a bit bitter, but I didn't really get that from that, so that's a bonus. The heat level was phenomenal, like I said. Very hot. I think if that was like, you know, a full-size pod, I would really be struggling right now. Wow. I'm still like struggling to speak, but the heat is starting to die off a little bit now. Really sweating over here. Jeez. I have to get a towel or a sponge or something. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking that cross out once it's released. Brilliant flavour. If we can get some variegation and some of the more ornamental characteristics through in F2, that'd be brilliant. Really sort of looking to explore more F2s, I think, is Chubbies Chillis. I can't speak, sorry, that made no sense. I think Chubbies Chillis has gone back and sown a bunch more F2 seeds to hopefully get some variegation, some of the ornamental properties. I think in terms of the heat level, it's not going to be breaking any records just purely because the genes are diluted. But I think if Chubbies Chillis can reach that sort of sweet spot between the ornamental variegation, lovely dark foliage from the purple flash, and that stinging heat, I think, you know, it could really be onto a winner there. I know that you said that there were some larger pods coming through. Maybe try hit some of the F3s, see if they come up with variegation, because I do think there are good genes in that F2. Perhaps not the shape that he's looking for, but I'm blown away by that. I was expecting some bitterness, maybe some floralness, but I didn't get any of that. Instead, it was actually quite a pleasant pepper. The burn is really starting to die off now. Starting to regain my senses, which is good because I have another video to film in the next 20 minutes. But yeah, overall, really enjoyable pod. Even if it was, you know, a bit painful. I think it's maybe not as bad as it could have been. That said, I'm not looking forward to trying the next one, but keep your eyes peeled for that video too. I think I'm going to drop those 4 F3 seeds and maybe see what comes up. If nothing comes up variegated, then I will leave the genetic engineering to my good friend Chubbies Chillis. But yeah, thank you very much for watching it, everyone. I can't speak. I still can't speak. It really rattled my brain. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.